Hello, it's Jenny from Ginger Ninja Crafts. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I am here with my video for the August Fancy Fold Card Challenge, and this is a collab that's hosted by the very lovely Monica Wakluska, aka Paper Mona. There's a small group of us. You'll find them all linked in the description box below, and you'll also find our Facebook group linked below. So if you want to share a project you've made based on what our fancy fold for that month is, please feel free. We'd love to see them. So this month we are doing a pop-up side pillar card, which is a new one for me, and I followed the tutorial by Little G Paper Crafts, and I've had a bit of a play before I'm going to make one with you just now. So first of all, I kind of watched the tutorial, and there was this little 1-inch pillar, and I wanted to make a square card, so I thought, oh, I'll just do the same pillar, but I thought it looked a bit... The idea is the pillar folds flat. When you take out the card, you've got the pillar, so it pops up, and you've got that dimension, but you've still got the inside of the card to write. But I thought it looked a bit too skinny. Then I tried making a 2x2-inch one, but that was like too chunky. So then for this one, I've made a 2-inch, but it's 1 inch deep, and I thought that is quite good. Oh, that sun is blinding. I'm in the middle of that storm Flores or whatever it is. Anyway, sun comes, the sun goes, the trees are all blowing about, but so far, touch wood, everything's still in one piece. So that's what I'm going to have a go at, although for this video I'm going to make a 5x7, so keep watching. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do for this one is I need to make a card for a customer for their daughter's birthday, and they are a cat lady like myself. So I'm going to use this die set, which I've had for a while and not used. It is called the Cat's Whiskers, and it comes with this. So it's got the outer edge and the inner edge for this very pretty little cat, and then 3 other cats and a fish bone, and I'm going to use these stamps, which again I have had in my collection for a little while, and I think I'm going to use the Have a Perfect Birthday. So the cards that I have had a go at making so far have been square, but what I'm going to do for this one is do a 5x7, because my sort of focal image I think will look better because it's an oval. I think that'll look better on a 5x7. Something a bit narrower. So I'm not sure whether my pop-up column should be this 1 inch, I think not, or this 2 inch with the 1 inch sides. I think that's the one I'm going for. So I've cut out a piece of card which measures 7 inches, which is the height of the card, and the width is 6 1/4, and I'm going to score that just now. Sorry, my desk is a tip today. I need to sort it out. So at the 6 1/4 side, I'm going to score at 2 inches, and then 3 inches, and then 5 inches, and then 6 inches. So I've got 2 inches, 1 inch, 2 inches, 1, and then a skinny little bit, which is going to be how I stick it together. So what have I done with my long scissors? Oh, I really need to tidy up my desk. Here we go. So I'm just gonna get any little fiddly bits off. Now I have actually already printed off some digital papers for this one, and I got them from, let me just double check, Jenny L Design Shop on Etsy, and I got some kitty cat themed papers, and these are okay to use for a sort of small scale commercial use. I think up to 200, which I'm not going to make 200 of these. So I'm just going to score this, score all these lines, and then see what I think. So I'm not going to quite glue it together. I'm just going to have a wee mock-up on the card. So it's going to be something like that up at the edge. This is your pop-up column with that hanging over it. Sort of a little bit so it's in the middle. I am going to put something behind that, obviously. And then I've got other cats that I could put in different places. I'll cut out this one as well as a wee option, or yeah. So I'm going to glue this bit on, and then we're going to have a look at the rest. Can't even think where I've put my glue. Oh my goodness. Hang on a moment. I put it in a very safe place and then I couldn't find it, so I promise you, once I've finished this video, I am going to clear my desk. So I'm just going to put a little bit of wet glue down here, partly because I don't have any tape that is thin enough to go on that skinny little tab that I've made. Okay. But you could use tape if you so wish. So the idea is that this sits up, but you could fold it down flat. So we'll need to give it a little bit more time for that glue to stick. Okay, so I've already cut out some of this paper. So this is what the options I've got. This cute little cat faces, a little I love cats, and this tartan. So I think I will glue this onto the tartan, or it's not really tartan, is it? The checky. I've been very into using checky papers at the moment. Kind of tartany, but maybe in pastels or somebody colours. I quite like this, that it's got the kind of orange on it, because obviously I do love a ginger cat, but kind of matches it with the Ginger Ninja Crafts logo and branding and everything. So okay, so just stick that all down, and then I did cut out another piece in white, the sort of thicker cardstock, just to make it a wee bit sturdier, because my printer doesn't take very thick. Well, it doesn't really take card at all, so this is going to just make that a wee bit sturdier. So that is that. Now I need to put some patterned paper onto my pop-up column, and I was thinking of the cats for the front, with maybe the I love cats in the background. I mean, it is all quite busy, but if you're gonna go for it, I think you need to go for it. So I am going to, I've got the length of that one right, I just need to cut it down a little. So it is 2 inches wide, so I'm going to go for, I can't really see today, it's I'm filming this on Monday and there is a storm happening. So I'm gonna go, let's try it at the kind of an 8th lace and see is that, yeah, that would do it. Okay, while I've got that out, I think I'm going to do some something on these 2 pieces, so because you will see them as well, and I'm thinking I'm just going to do the tartan. So I need to cut do a very good job of that. Right, so let me cut, so it's 2 inches. Oh, I need to, well, panels are just an inch wide, so I'm going to go for that, and just under the 7, and then I'm going to just cut this in half, because this paper cutter is no very good for less than an inch, which is a problemo. So yeah, did you have much bother with this storm? Or was it all a wee bit of a fuss about nothing? I must admit, I went out this morning to drop some orders off for a customer, and I went out and it was quite nice, and I'm driving along, and then by the time I was coming back home, I came a back road because there's temporary traffic lights, as always. So I came along the back road, and there was a big car crash that I barely managed to get past because they were in the middle of the road. I think everybody was okay. It was just the car looked a bit, the front of the car was a mess basically. So I did that, and then I was coming along the sort of woody bit before the house, and the trees were going for it, and I thought, was this a stupid idea to come along here? Quite possibly. However, it was fine. But it is the kind of road that if you were to get a tree coming down, it would be along there. But anyway, we survived. Oh yeah, saying that, it's not past yet, but we did go out last night and put the sunshade away and tried to put the sort of things that might cause damage if they go flying about. Right, so that's going to be this column. Now I need to put some patterned paper on the back. So this is 5 and this measures 2 across, so just under 3. Right, so that one. Oh, I think that's done the 2, not the 3. Is that right? Oh no, it's right. I'm right. It's a shock when I get something right. It really is. So let me stick this bit down first, and then I can line up the other bit in the gap. So you just want to line this up with the folded edge of your card. And it's going to pop up and fold flat like that. So then I've got my I love cats to sit in that gap with that there. Possibly is a bit too busy. I would say it's the opposite of what I usually make, but it's quite fun. Right, so that's for that. Now, the sentiment that I thought I would use is have a perfect birthday. So let me pop that on my Stampin' Block, which I commented on the other day needed a wash, and have I done it? No. So, will this fit? Yeah. So let me stamp that on there. Ugh, I've done that. Right. Right, let me tidy up this. There we go. There we go. So, just cut that off. The rest is a bit of a mess. And what I think I'm going to do is matte and layer this on some black, just to make that stand out a wee bit more. Okay, I've got a whole load of bits of scrap beside me. So let me just pop that on there, and then so before I start gluing anything down, let me just see what I want this to look like. So I'm going to have this kind of hanging right off that edge. You need to make it so that it's still within the area of the card when it's flattened. Well, if you want it to fit in the standard envelope right enough. You don't need to, but now I could have it a bit further up and have this cat on there, or I could have this up here and this lazy one down here. I quite like that. I don't think these little fishies are going to stand out particularly well, so what I might do is pop this on a little bit of that, just make it a wee bit more of a focal point. Like so. So yeah, have you ever made one of these side column pop-up cards? This is the first one I have ever made, but I like it. Or does it need another cat? I don't know. I'm going to stick this on a bit another. I do have a slight addiction to matting and layering things. I can't help myself. I'm already thinking this looks weird that it doesn't have a mat behind it, but I don't want to make it too bulky. I think I'm just going to do that. That's what I'm thinking. Right, so I'm going to stick this on. Like so. And then I'm going to just... Oh, that did nothing, did it? So maybe about here. Kind of that section I'm going to put some glue on. And yeah, that looks pretty good for behind. So let that sit. And then I probably should put some sparkly gems or something on there. I think I kept a little scrap of the kitty cat. Put a wee cat inside. Not done with it. Now I've got these and I quite like the blue and the orangey ones kind of fit in quite nicely. Here or here? I think. One. Come back. Two. So yeah. So this is my 5x7 version of the pop-up side column fancy fold card. I should mention that you'll find all the other lovely ladies who are participating in this collaboration in the description box below. And remember that we have our Facebook group, which will also be linked in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit like and leave me a comment. It would make my day. Take care now. Bye. Thank you so much for watching. So this is the finished card. I added the little gems, which I'm not sure if I did that on the video, and I found the little cat. I cut him out and stuck him on the inside. So that is my finished card. I hope that you like. If you have a go, let us know. Share on, you can use the hashtag and share in a video, or if you don't do videos, share it on our Facebook group. We love to see. So thank you so much for watching. Take care now, and I'll be back very soon with another video. Bye.